Hello, everyone. So, welcome to the first in our new Everyday Life Situations series. I'm not sure if that's exactly what we'll end up calling it, but I feel like I wanted to do kind of a series of short videos to give you a more realistic idea of some everyday situations that you might come across. So maybe ordering at a restaurant or making doctor's appointments over the phone, things like that. So that if you go to live abroad, if you're going on a working holiday, or maybe you're just traveling, some of these everyday things that in your own language would be just fine, in English might be a little intimidating. So I wanted to give you a look at how these things go between native speakers. So for this first video, I've got a couple little clips of ordering at restaurants. So some through the drive-thru, which is very, very common in America at least. We drive cars quite a lot. And then a couple at a sit-down restaurant as well. So you get kind of a feel for the difference between the two situations.
Excuse me, how would you order?
Yeah, can I get a sandwich combo?
All right, it's a classic food space.
Classic. And can I get that with mac and cheese and mashed potatoes for the sides?
One moment, please. All right, so you said a classic chicken sandwich combo and what else?
Mashed potatoes and mac and cheese.
All right, and what's your drink?
Do y'all have root beer?
We're out of root beer at the moment.
Oh, okay. Just a Coke then, please.
All right, so a classic chicken sandwich with mac and cheese and mashed potatoes and a Coke. Anything else?
Yeah, can I also get just a sandwich, spicy, please?
All right, so one classic and one spicy. Anything else?
That'll be it.
All right, we will have your total up inside your window. Thank you.
Great, thank you.
You had the two sandwiches, one with mac and cheese and mashed sugar.
Yes, sir.
Total $18.28.
Okay, there you go.
What was your drink?
Coke.
Coke. Like ice?
Yeah, please. Thank you.
You need a receipt?
No, thank you.
There you go, sir.
Thank you very much. You too.
Okay, so now that you've seen the whole natural conversation, let's go back and break it down a little bit to see what kinds of words and phrases we're dealing with here.
Excuse me, how would you order?
Okay, so she starts off, right? Thank you for choosing Popeyes, the name of the restaurant. Highly recommend if you're ever in America, by the way. Then she says, go ahead with your order, right? Go ahead with your order. Now she could also say something like, what can I get for you? Or how can I help you today? So there's any number of phrases that she could use to get started with the ordering interaction.
Yeah, can I get a sandwich combo?
All right, it's a classic food space.
Classic.
Okay, so here I've asked for the combo, which is how we say setto in English, right? So the combo or meal that comes with the entree and sides and a drink all together. And then she's given me the two options for what they had, the classic chicken sandwich or the spicy chicken sandwich.
And can I get that with mac and cheese and mashed potatoes for the sides?
And now here, ordering my sides, I get the mac and cheese, and because of my accent, I have a little bit of a kind of southern accent, and things tend to run together a little bit. So instead of mashed potatoes, it came out like mashed potatoes, mashed potatoes.
And mashed potatoes for the sides.
Right? So accents is a big thing that you're probably going to have to get used to if you're in any one place for an extended period of time.
One moment, please. All right, so you said a classic chicken sandwich combo and what else?
And then we have one moment, please, right? She's saying, "少々お待ちください." One moment, please. And here she says, and what else? And what else? There's more to the order, but she doesn't remember what it is, so she's asking me to explain further. So you might hear something like that. And what else? Or you could get kind of the longer version of the phrase potentially. So something like, what else did you have with your order?
Mashed potatoes and mac and cheese.
All right, what's your drink?
Do y'all have root beer?
We're out of root beer at the moment.
Oh, okay. Just a Coke then, please.
So here, she breaks the news to me. Oh, we're out of root beer at the moment. So for right now, we don't have any root beer. So I said, right, just a Coke then, please. Or you could say something like, in that case, I will have a Coke, right? In that case. So these are a couple phrases that you can use to respond when you need to change a bit of your order.
All right, so classic chicken sandwich with mac and cheese, and mashed potatoes, and a Coke. Anything else?
Yeah, can I also get just a sandwich, spicy, please?
All right, so one classic, you one spicy. Anything else?
And so here, after each portion of my order, she follows up with anything else? Anything else? Is there anything else you would like to order? So this is a very common short phrase that we use at restaurants. So this will be a very good one to remember.
That'll be it.
All right, you are the total of the second window.
Great, thank you.
So here in English, we like to emphasize a lot from very early childhood, right? To always say please and thank you. Now I know that in Japan, sometimes more service situations might be taken a little bit as kind of atarimae, right? That you're, of course, thankful for their service and they're doing their job. So maybe it's not quite necessary to add in like a thank you or something like that. But at least in American culture, we always say thank you at the end of interactions to be, extra polite to the people that are serving us. So there are some little differences in certain cultural customs sometimes when you go abroad.
You have the sandwich with mac and cheese and mashed beer.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so here he's repeating my order, making sure that he's got everything correct. And you can see that this is another case of someone with sort of a thick accent. So some of the things that he says might be a little bit difficult to pick up, right? If you're used to speaking very clearly or listening to very clear, careful speech, like mashed potatoes and gravy, and then you have a native speaker saying mashed potatoes and gravy, mashed potato gravy, right? It can be a little bit difficult to hear, but you could always ask them to repeat something if you didn't quite catch it. You could say something like, sorry, could you say that again?
Okay, there you go.
What do you drink?
Coke.
You like ice?
Yeah, please. Thank you.
Can I do receipt?
No, thank you.
There you go, sir.
Thank you.
Fun holiday.
Thank you very much. You too.
So here we have the end of our interaction. So always saying thank you, of course, whenever you're handed something. There are a lot of variations on very similar phrases, right? So there you go, here you are, there you are. These little tiny differences in this particular case don't really change the meaning very much at all. I think here you are would be the most kind of polite if you had to categorize it in level of politeness, whereas like there you go might be the lowest. So I might say maybe there you go is kind of the least, then maybe here you go, there you are, here you are, right? If we had to break them down into kind of politeness levels. But these phrases are all so similar and all mean exactly the same thing. So you really don't need to worry about the difference of these too much.
Fine, how are you?
Good. My name's Kelsey. I'll be taking care of you.
All right.
What would y'all like to drink?
What do you want? I'll just take a water, please.
Water? You want any lemon in there?
No, that's
No lemon?
same thing for me.
Water?
And I think we're ready to order also.
If you are ready, that's fine.
Okay, great.
What can I get for you?
So I'll the ACDC.
ACDC?
Yeah.
What side do you want to do?
Let's see. Oh gosh, you know what? You caught me off guard. Let me get the cucumber salad.
Cucumber salad?
Yeah, let's do it.
And for you?
Can I get the fried pickle Philly?
Yeah, no. What's your side going to be?
I'll do just the fries.
Fries? Any sauce to dip the fries in? Ranch?
Yeah, ranch would be good.
Ranch is good? Righty. Be right back, guys.
Thank you.
Okay, so here we have our first sit-down restaurant, and we have two other people also with very, very thick accents. So I wonder how well you did listening and being able to understand their speaking on the first run. So let's break it down a little bit and see how it goes.
Fine, how are you?
Good. My name's Kelsey. I'll be taking care of you.
All right.
So here, face-to-face at a sit-down restaurant, we'll have a little bit more of an introduction. So she asks, how are we doing today? She gives us her name, and then I'll be taking care of y'all. So we have that y'all, right? You all, very, very common in the South and other parts of America these days, but mainly in the South. And this is basically just saying, I will be your server, right? I will take your order, I will bring your food to you, I will handle all of your serving for today.
What would y'all like to drink?
What do you want? I'll just take a water, please.
You want any lemon in there?
No, that's
No
fine.
lemon?
And so here, this is very common in America. So a lot of places in Japan will be self-serve water, right? You get the little cups and you get the water yourself. But in America, you almost always order water like you would a regular drink from a waiter. And they will probably ask you if you want lemon in your water as well, which again is very, very common in America. And so here you see I said, that's fine. Right? If we look back before, my dad said, this is my dad with me ordering, by the way, but my dad said in response to, how are we doing today? He said, fine, how are you?
Fine, how are you?
Good.
Right? So in this case, we have our fine as in, I'm doing good.
You want any lemon in there?
No, that's
No
fine.
lemon?
In here, we have, oh, that's fine, as in, 大丈夫です。なんか結構です right? Turning down an offer, right? Oh, that's fine. Or you could say, that's okay as well.
Same thing for me.
Water?
And I think we're ready to order also.
If you are ready, that's fine.
Okay, great.
And so here we have our third use of fine, right? If y'all are ready to order, that's fine, that's okay. We can go ahead and do that.
What can I get for you?
So I want the ACDC.
ACDC?
Yeah.
What side do you want to do?
Now here, what side do you want to do, right? So just like we say, oh, I'll have the, we can also say, I'll do the whatever. So in this case, it means the same thing. It's like, oh, well, what do you want to do? What do you want to have? What do you want to get? All of these phrases have the same meaning in this context.
Well, let's see. Oh gosh, you know what? You caught me off guard. Let me get the cucumber salad.
Cucumber salad?
Yeah, let's do it.
And for you?
Can I get the fried pickle Philly?
Yeah, no. What's your side going to be?
I'll do just the fries.
Fries? Any sauce to dip the fries in? Ranch?
Yeah, ranch would be good.
Ranch is good?
Okay, so here, ordering the side dishes, right? Getting fries. Now fries, you will often be asked if you want any, dipping sauces and things like that. And so in this particular case, she, instead of saying the full, do you want any sauce, right? She just drops the beginning and then just keeps it as any sauce to dip the fries in. So sometimes in English, we can drop certain subjects or things like that when it is understood what you're talking about in context. So in this case, we know that she's asking if I want anything, so she doesn't have to add that part. She just says, any sauce for the fries?
Righty. Be right back, guys.
Thank you.
All right, and there's the end of that interaction. So alrighty, I'll be right back. Alrighty, kind of a cutesy way of saying all right, right? So person to person, everyone has their own little ways of saying things. And of course, as always, we end off the interaction with a nice thank you.
Can I get the taco salad? Chicken or beef? Beef tips, please. Meat beef. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Please go with the special dinner. Okay. May I have the nacho supreme? No guacamole, please. Okay.
I'm gonna get the ACP with flour tortillas and an extra plate as well.
I'll take kids' chicken tenders with ketchup and fries, please. Chicken tender and fries. Yes.
I will take a kid's ACP with chicken on it and with flour tortillas.
And you can just ixnay that kid's chicken tender one off.
I only have the regular guys.
Okay, because we're just sharing one.
Oh,
No, he just wanted to order. Sorry about that.
Can I get the quesadilla Mexican?
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I hear it? Can I hear it?
Okay, and for our last one, we have the whole family ordering. So you'll get to hear everyone's little individual ways of ordering their food.
Can I get the taco salad? Chicken or beef? Beef tips, please. Meat beef. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, so again, posed with options. We have chicken or beef. And in this case, she just goes straight to the beef tips. So she doesn't add this, I will go with, or I will have, or can I get, right? She just answers straight away with the option, beef tips.
Please go with the special dinner. Okay. May I have the nacho supreme? No guacamole, please. Okay.
So here we have someone ordering for someone else. So my dad was away from the table during this ordering. So my mom said, he's gonna have, and orders for him. So instead of I'm gonna have, right, he's gonna have, she's gonna have. So when you order for someone else, you just change the pronoun. And then my mother, ordering for herself, asked for no guacamole. So if you want them to keep off a part of an order, you just have to say no, whatever it is. So I, for example, always order my sushi wasabi nuki, right? So I would say, sushi, no wasabi, please. No wasabi, no guacamole.
I'm gonna get the ACP with flour tortillas and an extra plate as well.
Okay, so here we have a mother ordering for a child to share, right? Get an extra plate as well. So an extra empty plate so we can split a meal between two people.
I'll take kids' chicken tenders with ketchup and fries, please.
Chicken tender and fries.
Yes.
Okay, so here we have some more variations in phrases used to order, right? So we had one saying, I'm gonna get, more of a declarative sentence than a question, like can I get, but both perfectly acceptable ways of ordering. And then we have I'll take, right? So I'm gonna get, or I'll take, are more phrases that you can use when giving your order.
I will take a kid's ACP with chicken on it and with flour tortillas.
Okay, so did you get all that? So sometimes, little kids have their own way of ordering too. Maybe not quite as smooth as adults yet, but he still got all of the information across, which I think he did a great job.
And you can just ixnay that kid's chicken tender one off.
I only have favorite daddies.
Okay, because we're just sharing one.
Oh.
No, he just wanted to order. Sorry about that.
Okay, so here we have a kind of difficult vocabulary word. So this ixnay, right? So this comes from a kind of language game sort of thing that we do sometimes in English called Pig Latin. So you take a word like nix, N-I-X, that means to remove or kind of cancel something, and you will move the beginning consonant sound to the end and add a on the end. So instead of nix, you get ixnay. So this is just kind of a silly way of making words kind of interesting that we do in English sometimes. It's not super common, but certain words make their way into general use more than others. Ixnay is kind of one of the more common uses of Pig Latin words that you might hear. And of course, sometimes little kids just want to do their own thing sometimes. So we're having to cancel this order because we've already made the order previously.
Can I get the quesadilla Mexican?
Thank you.
Okay, so here we have the end of our interaction. I give my final order to the waitress. Everybody says thank you, and then we wait for our food to arrive.
Can I hear it? Can I hear it?
So I hope these couple clips help you get a little bit more of an idea of how these things might go and give you a couple of different words and phrases that you can use when you go through these kinds of situations. So of course, remember to like and subscribe and all that. And let us know in the comments, what kind of everyday situations you want to see. If there's a particular situation that you have found yourself in before or feel like you might experience overseas, and you want to see kind of how that would go with native English speakers, just let us know. So check these out, hopefully get some good practice using them, and then I will see you in the next one.